Judge a person on how they act, not what they say. I used to be in a position where I'd listen to what people say and not how they actually acted towards me. And therefore it led me into a position of being sad, being upset, being unhappy when they didn't fulfill what they were saying, and how they acted would be the complete opposite of what they said. And what you need to understand is people will say shit to you because it's easy. People will say shit to reassure you, to make you feel good, but they may not actually take the necessary action in order for you to help yourself, in order for them to help you and do what they've said they're gonna do. And it's important to understand this, man. It's important to understand this. And I used to be in a position where I would literally take people's word every fucking time. I'm telling you, not every time, but most of the time when people say stuff, they won't follow it, especially if they do you wrong once. If they say they're gonna do something once and then they don't do it, take that as a big red flag. Take that as almost the first strike. And then if they have another strike, then start actually considering getting rid of them. Because if they say they're going to do something for you and they didn't actually do it, it's just dodgy, you know? It's just dodgy. And they don't give you a heads up that they're not going to do it. It's just dodgy. You know what I mean? And that's what happened with me. I had so many people and so many scenarios where people would say they'd do something for me, but they'd never take that action towards me. And they never actually do the thing that I wanted them to do for me. And how do you think that made me feel? It made me feel negative, sad, upset, almost frustrated, because I would be waiting on these people and it wouldn't actually do anything for me, if you know what I mean. It wouldn't actually help me. But whereas if you understand that these people, if they do you wrong once, it's so likely for them to do you wrong again, and then again, and then again, and then again, because they know they can get away with it. And it's sad to think about that. It's sad to think that that's the psychology of it. But that is the psychology of this shit, man. And I genuinely want you lot to realise this, because it's easy to fall into the trap of listening to what people say because it makes you feel good. But action is so much more important than what they say. Action is insanely more important than what they say. And that's what I pride myself on. I pride myself on, if I say I'm going to do something for someone, I fucking do it. Because that's my word. That's literally what you can go off until the action is done. But some people don't pride themselves on that. Some people don't even, respect you in that way to literally go and do something for you. And this is a sad reality. And it may sound like I'm salty or whatever, but this is a valuable lesson to a lot of you. Judge people on how they act towards you. Don't judge people on what they say towards you. Because when you judge people on what they say and not how they act, they're going to mislead you all the time. They're going to mistreat you all the time. They're going to put you in a place that you don't want to be, and a situation and a scenario where you don't want to be. For example, when you're in the mud here and it's raided, but nah, it's all good. But yeah, genuinely, don't listen to what people say. Watch how they act. This is a valuable lesson, and this is what I learned. And I used to genuinely listen to what people said towards me, and they would do me wrong, do me wrong, do me wrong, do me wrong. And then it'd take like 6-7 times for them to be wrong for me to realise and think, oh no, I need to cut them off. But that was partly because I didn't have any other people to cut them off with, and now it's a different story, you know? And it's important, man. It's important to understand, if they do it once, they're so likely to do it again. They are so likely to do it again. If they do it once, they're so likely to do it again, and that's just the reality of this stuff. And I mean that. It's so likely. And it's tough. It's tough because you want to see the best in people. I always want to see the best in people. I always want to see the best side of them, you know, and take the positive sides of them more so than the negative sides. But if they continuously do things that cause distrust in what they say, cause distrust in your relationship, your friendship, and genuinely make you feel worse about yourself and sadder and worse about how you feel and all that, and make you fucking upset and sad, genuinely, you're gonna have to cut them off. You're gonna have to cut them off, or just distance yourself from them. Distance yourself, because that's what truly speaks volumes. They don't respect you enough to literally do an action for you that they said they're gonna do. That's what it comes down to, and it's horrible, man. It's horrible, don't get me wrong. But it's important for you to understand that this is common. It happens with everyone. I feel like everybody's been misled by someone saying they're gonna do something and not doing it. And it's hard you have respect for and who you think has respect for you when they do it. But if they do it once, they're gonna do it again. And I mean that to you, like, I genuinely mean that. Like, they are genuinely gonna do it again, and I fucking mean that. And I'm not just saying that to almost scare you, but I'm saying that as a heads up. And the value in this video is genuinely, literally understand that people will do things to you that you don't respect. People will do shit towards you that you don't want. And you need to judge someone off their actions. You need to judge someone off how they act towards you. You need to judge someone off how they act, not what they say. Because saying shit's easy. Saying that you're gonna do something is insanely easy. Saying that you want to do something is insanely easy. But acting on it, genuinely acting on it, is hard. Acting on something you say takes effort, takes time, takes stress, takes action and takes effort. And if they're only willing to put in the verbal effort, which isn't hard, and they're not willing to actually take time towards you and help you and do what they said and be fucking respectful, then you're gonna have to cut them off. And I mean that. I genuinely mean that, you lot. So I hope you lot got some value in this video. There's gonna be more content coming soon. The weather is fucking terrible, as normal. In winter, it's just fucking horrible at this point. And sorry about the video yesterday where I couldn't get outside. This is literally the reason why I can't. It's not horrible today, but we're gonna keep getting it done. Thanks for all the support recently, and there's gonna be more content coming soon. I hope you got some value in this video. Judge people on how they act towards you, not what they say. Thank you.